Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait, handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said. The Central Bank of Oman confirms the stability of the financial status of the Sultanate due to policies of economic diversification and maintaining a flexible level of foreign reserves. And the first shipment of limestone is exported to India from Duqm port. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Highness Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Sabah, Emir of the State of Kuwait, concerning the good bilateral relations between the two countries and fields of existing cooperation in several domains. The message was handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for Relations Affairs and International Cooperation and Special Representative of His Majesty, when he met this morning His Excellency Sheikh Sabah Al-Khalid Al-Hamad Al-Sabah, First Deputy of the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Kuwait, who conveyed greetings of the Emir of Kuwait to His Majesty the Sultan and his best wishes for him of permanent health and for the Omani people further progress and prosperity. His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said informed the guests to convey greetings of His Majesty the Sultan to Emir of the State of Kuwait and his good wishes for him and for the Kuwaiti people of success and development. The meeting was attended by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, and a number of officials. His Excellency Sheikh Sabah Al-Khalid Al-Hamad Al-Sabah, First Deputy of the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Kuwait, has left after a short visit to the Sultanate. He was seen off upon departure by His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah. The Central Bank of Oman confirmed the stability of the financial status in the Sultanate due to policies of economic diversity and maintaining a flexible level of foreign reserves. In its annual report on the Sultanate's financial stability, the bank indicated that the Omani banking sector still attains a good capital and achieves profits with a low proportion of non-performing loans. Speeding up the pace of economic diversity and setting up plans to increase revenues and decrease expenditure has also enabled policymakers in the Sultanate to come up with a better, fruitful economic planning, according to the bank's report for 2017. In a positive result, financial estimations indicate that the fiscal deficit will fall in 2017 and 2018 based on expectations of adjusting public finances, increasing tax revenues, eliminating fuel subsidies, and rising oil prices. Investments by the Public Authority for Social Insurance 2016 focused on local market, with the percentage of investments reached 85.4% compared to foreign investments, while reached 14.6%. The investments included government bonds with 57%, which is the highest percentage of local investments since it's safe and least risk for the authority. The percentage of investments in the field of local shares represented in financial, industry and services sectors reached 30.5%. Performance of main equity portfolio of the authority surpassing index of Muscat securities market with 2.1%. For the foreign investments, the total of foreign investment assets of the authority reached 13% of the total investment assets managed by directors of foreign investment portfolios. With this local and foreign investments by the authority, the performance of the authority's fund achieved an increase in 2016 by 4.5% due to the increase in all categories of investment assets. Wuhan Xiao Long Automotive Technologies Company revealed that it accomplished 3 phases of the construction project for its 4-wheel drive manufacturing factory in Duqm Free Zone in the Governorate of Wusta. The company stated that it will invest $84 million in this project, which is considered the first of its kind in the Middle East. It also added that the accomplished stages were soil testing, geographical surveys, and the plant's designing. The production capacity of the factory is expected to be around 10,000 vehicles annually for both military and civilian usages. The first shipment of limestone was exported via the commercial pier of Duqm. The shipment was 55,000 metric tons exported to an Indian port. Limestone is mainly used in the manufacture of steel and cement, as well as gypsum boards and glass. Duqm port plan is based on supporting the mining sector through its export to international ports, as it's one of the sectors that the Sultanate is focusing on in its plan of economic diversification. The National Business Center, affiliated to the Public Establishment for Industrial Estates, signed 2 contracts to include 2 new companies to the center. The first contract was signed with Shu'a Company, which is specialized in designing communication networks and information technology, as well as optic fiber management. The second contract was signed with Roof Adventure Company, which is concerned with promoting and developing tourism in the Sultanate. After being crowned with the International Friendship Award, the Royal Navy of Oman vessel Shabab Oman 2 concluded its participation in Sailing Ships Festival 2017. The ship left the Polish city of Stettin, heading towards Southampton City on its way to participate in Le Havre Maritime Festival in France. A huge number of people from Poland and other European countries flocked to the city of Stettin to bid farewell to Shabab Oman 2 ship upon its departure. It is worth mentioning that the ship received more than 233,000 visitors since the start of its journey to extend bonds of love, friendship and brotherhood between the Sultanate and various world countries. Still to come in our news bulletin. Food safety campaigns are launched in various governorates of the Sultanate.
حرارة الصيف وشمس حارقة تبعث فينا المسير، مهللة البشرى بمبسم الطفل وأصالة الإنسان، لتختلط بادية الرمال بالواحات الغناء نحو نسمات بحر وشلالات عين ماء، بين الجبل والسهل تزهر البسمات. يطيب لها الزائر وتستمتع بها العائلة. من رسوخ العادات قمم شامخة، يجتمع عبق اللبان وطيب الكرم. مهرجان صلالة السياحية 2017 من 30 من يونيو إلى 31 من أغسطس 2017. عمان، الرخاء والنماء.
Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. Within its chain of events, the lecture of stereotypical techniques was held at the Cultural Club. It came within the aim of the Cultural Club in continuing contacts with Arab elites, authors and intellectuals, in addition to enriching the literature movement in the Sultanate. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry said the Office of the Technical Secretariat for Combating Harmful Practices in International Trade for the GCC countries started an investigation against imports of paper and cardboard products from Spain, Italy and Poland. The investigation came due to a complaint lodged by Gulf Industries to the Office of Technical Secretariat for Combating Harmful Practices in International Trade. In this regard, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry calls for the attention of Omani institutions which import or manufacture the above-mentioned products to coordinate with the dumping department at the Directorate General of Organizations and Trade Relations at the General Diwan of the Ministry within 10 days in order to protect the interests of importers, manufacturers and other related partners. The Ministry stresses that it continuously exerts efforts to enhance the activities for tackling the prevailing harmful practices at international trading by using agreements of anti-dumping, compensatory and preventive measures. The activities of the Gulf Scout Camp for the Chief Scouts were concluded at the premises of Scout Camp at Ashur Plains in the Governorate of Dhofar. The conclusion ceremony included various social and cultural activities. The Scouts visited the main touristic and historical places in the Governorate, along with museums and traditional sites enlisted in the World Heritage List. The event was a golden opportunity for Omani Scouts, especially for the youth, to exchange experiences, ideas and knowledge with Scouts from other Gulf countries. It also represented a valuable chance to extend a bond of love, friendship and brotherhood among Scouts from Gulf Cooperation Council countries. The camp also aimed at instilling leadership skills among youth Scouts. The Haima municipality in the Governorate of Wusta launched food safety campaign with the aim to monitor foodstuff in commercial centers and shops. It is considered significant to spread awareness among the members of the community towards the necessity to check the expiration date of the commodities and foodstuff before purchasing them. The campaign will last for 1 month in all governorates of the Sultanate. With the aim to spread awareness on the importance of healthy food among the members of the society, the Directorate General of Regional Municipalities and Water Resources in the Governorate of Baremi launched food safety campaign. It stressed on the necessity to examine the foodstuff samples in various commercial markets so as to find a healthy environment free from disease. Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Cloudy skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and its nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of scattered rainfall over the desert areas. Winds will be south to southeasterly, light to moderate, while seas will be moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos receives a written message from His Highness the Emir of the State of Kuwait, handed over to His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said. The Central Bank of Oman confirms the stability of the financial status of the Sultanate due to policies of economic diversification and maintaining a flexible level of foreign reserves. And the first shipment of limestone is exported to India from Duqm port. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.